as they come, like I just said, all eyes are still strong on what on the hyper iPhone manufacturer, you know, Apple result, and you see these are the things that are going to show the market this week. I know risk appetite in the market is very for me, it's also very low because of what people are looking at. What will be the next step for that? They are playing with caution in the market. That's why we are seeing that activities is in this direction. But if you look at what's happening in Australia, Australia market is also down. So the part of China, China is also down as we speak now. China index is down at right away because of what this information they expect to see from what the central banks and also economic data. That is what is happening what in Asia. But if you look at what is happening right away in Europe now, because it's important that we know what is happening in this matured market so that it also form which way are we looking at in this part of the world, especially in Africa. No, I told you that African market is mixed. But let's look at what is happening also in Europe. That will give us also an insight more of what to expect. Europe market or stocks are in green. They edge up this morning as inflation data is in focus, no ahead of what Fed meeting. But good thing that the central banks in focus are, like I mentioned earlier, the direction that will give us a light. But don't forget that last week we saw that no European central bank also left what rate unchanged. Is that what others are likely to do because they know that no yield has already gone up almost no 10 years high. I've seen it there already around 5%. Are trying to slow down. Would they still be no increasing no increasing rates? And there are some economic data that came from that environment. So U.S. economy in terms of GDP, no growth running up, no expanding. That's also what they're looking at. Would they still go ahead and increase rate? These are the things that. But as far as on this federal banks this week, let's see what's going to be at the end of the day. I think this was going to shape the market this week, and investors are looking at with market players are already looking that direction to see where they will go from there. But I believe that as far as we're seeing that no, the treasury yield or is already high. I don't see Fed also increasing, but let's watch. And also, as far as are still on Japan, on Germany inflation data. So is it retreating? They want to see. And today is what the data will be releasing this way. Today, actually, as we speak now, it has come and they say that it's going down. Oh, it's still order still in the grid, still going up again, not slowing down in Germany. But see that the inflation is still almost 3.1 in October. And these are things we want to look at and see where they will go. Let's also watch more on what on production data that will come from that zone. It's very why Spain also we saw that the annual job figure for Spain also stood at 3.5% in October for the inflation figure for Spain from remain unchanged from what from the previous month also. But it was expected that it will go down. But I will speak now. Let's see what also market will react to all this morning in that zone. Yeah, like I said it earlier, this action packed week in terms of activities. And also don't forget that also we're seeing that HSBS also has reported or gives kind of giving no to going to buy back some of his shares after the quarter results also have risen, which also is part of it. That's why anything is very key, but the plan for them to buy back their share is also reflecting their stock already, and that's also a good news for the market across the group. For me, it's a good one. But then look at what is also happening in US before we come back and look at what is happening in our market and Africa. These are the things we need to look at today. US market, I stated earlier at the beginning that open also in green, and the buyback also of HSB also is part of what is reflecting their shares there, and also the China, biggest property company has a rollout plan that want to renegotiate on their payment and all those stuff, which is also good for that market. These are the things, but that's why the Fed meeting is ahead. Market in US is also looking up because of data that come around or kind of macroeconomic reports that have before now have shown that they might likely also leave rate or change. That's why all eyes are still on that market to see. But good thing that is also looking up even when the Middle East issue is still there. That's why the conflict there, the market is going where it's going. And oil price also, like I said, has also pulled back at this hour due to what cautious trading, on the part of market players in that oil, market, commodity market this morning. We saw, a pullback as well, cautious stance at the start, at a weak start with a pack full of activities of the central bank coming with their meeting policies and also other all important no macroeconomic data that all eyes on this week. That's why I can see that there is kind of a wait and see. That is what is also happening in that environment right away. I think that is what we can say for now that is happening in that environment. For me, there's no cause for alarm as far any season continue all around the market, and also here in Nigeria, we have seen how any season and also supported the market to where it is at this moment. And I believe that as we are seeing more earnings, we're going to see the direction our market is going, but also want to open eyes of market players, both institutional, retail investors, high net worth investors to see what the potential in the market is going is like and where it's going, and kind of what that the market will to be giving them, also be creating for them at this hour. Don't forget that in Nigeria, as we speak now, another client we are seeing that the yield, in the fixed income market, testing their market. Why here, we are seeing that even the equity market is outperforming what the fixed income market here. Look at what is happening in Treasury bill. Even with the last meeting they had about last week on Wednesday, where the 364 days rate moved to 13%. Even with that, inflation is already at what 27. You can see that they are still in real negative return. On that, I see that all eyes are still what on the equity market, and also the number that have come so far in the equity market fail to mirror the economic data and booming picture of the economy. It tells you that now I would say kudos to corporate Nigerians who are seeing what they have done in terms of earnings, and those sectors that I think that will be hard hit. We have seen that there's a missed performance there. We have seen a sign of some of the company breathing out with their strategies, and also for me it's a good one for our corporate managers. That means investors in our market also expect to see a good dividend payout, because if prices are changing, companies are bound to change the world their dividend policy. If not, the same market where they are, you will see that their price will drop it, because as price goes up, you need to adjust your rate, your dividend payout to support your price. If not, you'll be left out or in that market or in the industry where you are. But I believe that this also help the market world to find direction as we look forward to see more earnings, especially today and before the week runs out. That will give market more weight, and also the kind of move we saw this morning, which has sustained to this hour, it also will continue, because we are seeing that the highly priced stocks are moving up. Not only that, they are performing in terms of rewarding investor within 3 dividend this period. Third quarter, for that matter, we are seeing the 3 dividend announced from Okomo, we are seeing from Presco, we are seeing from NASCOM, we are seeing from Venture Paint. At the same time, we are seeing a bonus also kind of announcement from Damas Wax. So I believe that these are the things that will shape the market. And not only that, we are seeing better than expected numbers across. Yes, there are some mixed numbers and some disappointing numbers. I will tell you that the numbers of earnings that have that come surprisingly market or beating market expectation are more than those that that came below market expectation. That means we expect this to have a way of influencing the market going into the future. And not only that, I always say that third quarter earning is very, very important. Now that anything is already gradually winding down, you see the performance of this company at the third quarter will give you an insight to what expect at the end of the year if the trend continues. And don't forget that the last quarter of the year is also the most active quarter, and where business, although yes, we know that things are really tight here because of high inflation, FS issue, and also low disposable income or low purchasing power for Nigerians. I'll tell you, activities are still looking up for some companies. Yes, we'll see some companies that this have affected. We saw the result that came from MTN, and one that came from even Airtel and others that we have seen the high cost of fund has also have eaten into their number. But we believe that as things normalize going into the new year, 2024, we expect that the government and the Central Bank of Nigeria should be doing something to make that all these are resolved, so that the corporate world also will beat out, and also we see Nigeria also beating out to find a direction from here. But for me, it's a good result we are seeing so far, and that will have the work of supporting the market. And don't forget that earnings alone does not push market. It is the earnings that also will attract liquidity. And I believe that if the institutional investors that have spread the market for the last 4 years, I think the market they are not selling, and I think that most of the companies has more potential even to pay higher dividend than what they are seeing in other investment window or outlets. I believe that we'll see more participants. Volume will start increasing very soon from more these institutional investors coming back to the market, because they have the big fund to run the market. Before now, you can see when the market was rallying between that month of May to around what we saw in in August. We saw that a lot of volume, but now in the month of October we saw volume, but good that October is seeing green, and also the way it's going, October is ending tomorrow. I'd like also to close in green, and that also kind of hot the last month of September. Pull back, we saw marginally 0.25% down, but with what we're seeing, I think the market trying to resist decline and looking up at this hour. For that, investors in this local market should also invest with knowledge and also invest with information. And that is why we continue to share the little ideas we have here to keep us in the right direction and invest wisely, because I believe that once you are investing with knowledge and have information and you are following that, you can minimize your loss. And also when you are investing and you don't have plan, that is where the market will push you up and down. That's why there is always risk associated with what trading, and because there is risk, you must have a plan. Have your stop loss at all times to guide you so that you get your finger burned in the market. That is the only way to play safe. And that is why in the coming Invest 2024, we have put plans that how to manage risk will be there, because we are looking at all the investment window in Nigeria, how we can use it to rebalance your portfolio ahead of what? Ahead of market correction, because market has been up for almost 4 years. Will it continue? Because we have seen this early kind of straight 4 years, 5 years in Nigeria market at the early of our democracy time, when come to democracy, that we are seeing reforms, and they were seeing where Nigeria, where our GDP grow aside, we get into 18 to that around the 12 GDP. But now Nigeria was struggling, but still we are seeing the market has maintained almost 4 years now, from 2020 to this 2023, the year somewhere. That means they are likely to be correction, but that means that that doesn't mean that you should run away from market today or before the end of the year. It doesn't mean that as you are making money, you should know how to work to diversify. And what are you buying? Or are you going to do sector rotation? Which company are very have a defensive nature that you can start buying, or you are taking your profit to go and invest elsewhere outside the market? These are what we're going to be discussing in Invest 2024. And from on Wednesday, we'll also show you, those that attended Invest 2023, how the market has performed, the stock position, what market have given them as a return in that position that we're also given at that Invest 2023. That's why we look forward to see you in the coming Invest 2024. For those that are in this class that want to partake, as usual, for those that are premium members, still enjoy your 25% on 35,000 for what Invest 2024. And why also first quarter master class, which you want to put it together as a package. Also, we enjoy your 25% all together. By next week, we'll roll out the plan so that you see what to prepare, and also how to start registering online on that regard. But right now, before we go to look at the state of the market, let's take a look at the two earnings that was built to the market this morning. We're starting to look at the with the insurance company, and I've said that this is a sign. Also, have given us an insight, and we want to have seen that there is no value, and potential upside for insurance stock, so that if you're investing, why you're investing, but also you want to invest with taking calculated risk in an insurance company. But on the strength of their number, we have seen that this number can support earnings for earnings that also that will encourage dividend payout in this 2023. That means you must look at company that has that history of dividend payment, even through dividend, and what they are doing and what their price is now, to know exactly what to do in those companies. I want to start with Lasaco that released the number this morning, while others will be discussing them as we go on to the week. Those were released last week, because I was out for 3 days. I have had an international advanced portfolio management course for 3 days. But now I'm back, looking at those earnings to see where we can be positioned. But I tell you, you must look at earnings to know exactly what to do. But on the strength of the figure that came from the Lasaco, I see that Lasaco number is not looking bad. But I will tell you that the cost is also weighing on this number. It's very, very important that you look at what is the profit margin of any company. It's key, because even the strength of that number will see whether they're going to pay you at the end of the day. But for Lasaco, this is not a bad number at all. But also look at the profit margin, it's not too encouraging. But the gross premium for the period moved from 11.6.4 billion to 14.4 billion naira. That's about 24% in the green. And this also translated to a profit after tax of 587.9 million against 281.2 million in 2022, representing 109% in the green, which is sweet for me. It's a good one. and this also translates to what an EPS of 32 kobo against 15 kobo in 2022. Good one, and this also can tell you on the strength of this EPS of 32 kobo, knowing that in the third quarter, we can completely forecast that this company will not do nothing less than what 45 kobo at the end of the year. And on that strength, a company on 45 kobo can completely pay you 15 kobo, 15 kobo dividend, and which that's what they paid last year. Possible they can go to what to 20 kobo at the end of the day. You can look at how earnings will guide you to take a position, and look at the profit margin for the period. For the period, ended September 30th, 2023, the profit margin stood at 4.1% against 2.4% in 2022. Operating cash flow for me is very, very important. For Lasaco, it improved seriously from a negative 486.5 million to 1.12 billion. This is an improvement that this company is preparing, and also that will support their earnings here, because I tell you that when a company cash flow is not moving in direction with the earnings, it's a matter of time. But when the cash flow is looking up and earnings looking up, it's a pointer where the company is going. Then the next one before we go to look at the chart is a MTN. MTN number for me is a mixed number. But I will tell you on the strength of this MTN number, I will tell you expect to see the price pulling down, adjusting down marginally. But for those that are thinking along, hold on, because I believe that it's a matter of time. Any adjustment in MTN price would have supported other industries like what we are seeing in insurance today, and those in aviation service because of adjustment, and also what we are seeing in bank because of high interest rate. If there's any little adjustment, because I think that everything in Nigeria are looking up. If there's something done in that sector, there will also be a rebound. But the cost of finance is what really hit what MTN that had no result. But for me, there's no cause for that, because I see that these are also good results that we look at. But because it's a mixed number, I say let's call it up. Look at MTN. MTN top line moved from 1.6 trillion to 1.77 trillion. Good one. You can see these are the trillion components in Nigeria, and you can see that there was 1% growth in the top line, the revenue for MTN. But if you look at the PAT, it dropped from 269.04 billion to 147 billion, representing negative 45%, and that was a result of cost of finance. And don't forget that the FS issue today is eating on companies' operating cost. And for those in the finance sector that we're going to discuss as we go on, we have seen some improvement, even as their Q2 was negative. Most of them were seeing that in Q3 they are coming back to world profit, even though it's very small. It's a good sign, and also it's a progress that we are not seeing negative again in Q3. For me, it's a good number. For MTN, you can see that MTN in Q2 we saw a decline in profit after tax. Also, I think the same thing was in Q3, as a result of high cost of finance, at the same time, for making an exchange rate. But this relates to what EPS of 7.1 kobo, that's 7 naira 10 kobo, let's put that way, against 12 naira 89 kobo posted in 2022 third quarter. You can see how these are also have affected the company bottom line. After going your top line for your cost, these are very things that we're going to discuss as we go further. There's a company that even their top line is flat, but we are seeing a good bottom line. That means at the end of the day, between the top line and the bottom line, costs have started coming down. That's why we are seeing, even when they are posting a flat number, also seeing a positive bottom line. Maybe the company have adjusted their cost, because what I saw in Nigeria Stock Exchange result is exactly the same thing. We saw that yes, their top line was in green, but a serious cut in personnel cost in NGS have impacted their bottom line. You can see how. That's why you must look at all this when we are looking at results. Not just looking at bottom line and top line. You must see what contributed. Are they going to start cutting their personnel cost? Are they going to employ people that they're not paying before? Because we have seen that before in their previous results, that the cost of personnel have eaten up their profit. This time we have seen that a cut in that personnel also showing no improvement in the number. Will this number also support a good dividend? Yes, they are paying 3 dividends of 55 kobo in that company. But that's why I say you must understand the nature of the neighbor, because each sector has something that are peculiar to them. The way we analyze banking sector is not the way we analyze insurance, not the way we analyze those investment industry, or manufacturing industry or those words. And also in oil, you must understand what peculiar, and that will guide you to know what to do. For MTN, this is the state of the result. But if you look at MTN cash operating cash flow, I will tell you this is a strong one. So that the company is solid. That's why I said it's a matter of say here you might see little proof above. For those that are taking medium and long, who your position was in the MTN. For MTN cash position or cash flow, whether I call it the free cash flow, is strong in 2023 compared to what we saw in 2022. The company cash flow stood at 500 and 508.1 billion against what um, trillion, trillion, 520 trillion against no 250, 209.51 trillion. You can see that this very for me is huge. It tells you that this company is solid, but no, because of what is happening, that's what I said, because also the nature of their service and also the more products we are seeing, even you can say that was the part of the Momo money or what they call it, they are going to banking and other stuff. Yes, cost is very quick. Cost move from around the 140 something billion to around the 300 and something billion. Finance cost alone, you need to also put that into consideration. But we'll do more on this number as we go to. That means every of our class, latest we discuss 2 or 3 earnings, before before the end of November, because we want to do this number so that we prepare ourselves for end of the year. Yes, we'll quickly go to the market to see what is happening in the market right now. If you look at the market, let's look at the market data. We are seeing that as we speak, the Ocean Index is heading toward the 68,000 mark. Again, as we speak, market is trading at 7,889. No, 889.28. Market is up by 752.70. Market is up by 1.0 1.08. That's almost 1.1. Let's put that way. And if you look at the market breadth is strongly positive. We're having 30 gainers against what 9 losers at this hour. If we look at the top losers, therefore look at the gainers. Look at the top loser, we're seeing that Mayor Paint, that is an old name. Mayor Paint is down by almost 10%, 9.9, followed by Agency Insurance is now also by almost 8.3, followed by Cuties, Unity Bank, and also NACO is down to 23.50 kobo. I think this is a good opportunity for those was hybrid that NACO result. We have seen the one that came from what? From Skywave. It's a signal what should expect from NACO. NACO being what? A leader in that industry. Those that came from NACO also give you an insight what result like. That means this pullback is an opportunity for you to accumulate more of your NACO position if you're really looking for value. If you look at what result of Skywave Aviation and what they paid last year, and their earnings are about 1 naira, it's nothing go, and they paid 16 kobo last year. Yes, might move to 1 naira, but if NACO have given you 1 naira 20 kobo in previous year, with what was expect to see 2 naira 250 from that company, and the price is selling, that also tell you what to do at this point as regards NACO. But if you look at what is happening, the top 5 gainers for the market this morning, we're seeing that Canaras is leading with 9.9, followed by UAC. We're seeing also TIP, Livestock Feed, and Japan Good. These are the top gainers. But if you look at others, can see high capital like Dangote Cement, all in that but as looking at the top 5 gainers, as I mentioned, is the Canaras, UACN, TIP, and Livestock Feed, and the Japan Good. For UAC, yes, I said it earlier in one of the class that you want to trade with caution. For capital appreciation, fine, but because a company that's also scraping its property to pay you dividend is also what you worry. Don't forget that when they sold similar assets, or either when they sold part of their holding in UPD in UPD series, they paid you good dividend about 2 years ago. After that, the dividend dropped and the price also crashed to remain below 10 naira for a long time. But now they have sold about property are worth about 7.something billion again that have boosted their kind of shoot up their earnings. Look at the thing that you're going to look at in the number. For that, just enjoy the rally now and make sure that you play smart with this kind of company and know what to do, because you are in the market to make money. Don't allow any stock to trap you in terms of movement. You have to know why they are moving. And I'm not telling you about that USCN. But if you look at in terms of volume, we're seeing that volume has surfaced in the share of custodian investment. As we speak now, the stock is trading about 32.7 million shares, followed by UBA. UBA is also trading around UBA is trading 19.1 naira as we speak now. That's about 12 million point 12 million point this at this hour, 12.4 million as we speak. The next stock on there is a chance between 1 naira, chance between 1 naira, chance between 1 naira, 88, 1 naira, 93 kobo as we speak. I traded 11 million shares, followed by Transcorp PLC. Transcorp is about 6 naira 10 kobo per Transcorp, and also we are seeing a Japan gold as we speak. This is the state of the market right away as we speak now. For me, you need to also go that the market is also doing well, that you need to also hold your position in this stock. But I see potential, especially in custodian, in UBA, in Chance and Transcorp, and also in what in Japan gold. These are what is happening in the market right now as we speak. For that, you need to start patient and hold your position in this stock. But let's go to the live chart to see what is happening in the market right away. It's very, very important to know how to position your portfolio. If you look at the market now, I told you that market have been consolidating all this while. Market have been a consolidation all this while, but we are seeing now that this morning that the market has also kind of shoot out from the level it was at the beginning of the week, or at the end of the week. But right away, right now, we are seeing that market is still on the consolidation level, but already looking up at a lot of breakout. That means you need to hold your position and stay patient where the market is going. You don't need to jump into the market without knowing direction. Now the market is making higher highs, all you don't need is just stay patient and see how far the market will go from here. Once you're able to do that, just position in a stock that you know that has all it takes to deliver. This is not a time to chase shadow in the market, because market already giving us a good sign where it's going from here. I'm trying to call up the chart again, because the chart went out. Just hold side patient that we would see the chart, so that we can look at where is the market going using our multiple time frame, our 1 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame, and 8 day time frame. It's very, very key that you look at them to know exactly what to do when it comes to trading with chart. Chart tells you the momentum in the market and the buying feeling of those that are in the market. Once you understand the way the market is going, you must exactly know what to do at this particular time. Hold your position, and also wait for the market to confirm direction. But good, the market has shown us a good direction from what we are seeing right away. You can see from here that where you see my cursor, the market is reversed up. You can see already a stronger candlestick here going up. This is what we call double top. A breakout of this, the last resistance level will not confirm a new trend. And it's possible that market by tomorrow, from what we are seeing, the strength we are seeing this morning, momentum, if it continue, market likely break out a new top and continue. Once the breakout, that confirm a new uptrend. Like I said in the previous class, that because the market will hit 70,000 mark, it's very, very high. But you must look at where the market is going for you to know the direction. It's very, very important. You must note it when you are doing when you are taking your trade position. It's key. It's key. Hold on to this position so that at the end of the day, you will know exactly what to do. You don't need to jump out for the market. It's why we are seeing that market is looking up. Hold your position and run with the market. This is how to go. For quick one, let's look at the different time frame. Let's start from 1 hour time frame as we speak now. Consider on your 1 hour time frame, the market is still up. But let me call up our T line. That will also guide you to see where is the market going. But it's good that market is in direction, that it has rebounded, powerfully this morning. You must see where the market is going to know exactly what to do. You must not just say you are in the market for being sake. You must understand why you are in the market, and that is why you need to take position at when due. Just like I just said earlier, consider the blue line. The market is above the blue line already now. This is a green line against. You can see this strong candlestick here. Another one is here, and this 1 hour 1 hour chart. Also look at the 4 hour chart to see what is happening in 4 hour charts. Just go back here. Look at the 4 hour charts now. You can see that the 4 hour chart. You can see that market is already in green. Look at where the market is now. For me, it's a good sign. If 1 hour and the 4 hour charts are confirming the same direction, which is good. Now finally, we look at 15 minute chart to know exactly where is market going in the last 15 minutes. Okay, you can see on the 15 minutes, you can see that market is very, very strong. I'm trying to use this only the index to tell. I'm not bringing any other indicators, so that tomorrow we'll continue more with other indicators. But on this note, I will draw the curtain for the class today at this hour, and I'll say see you tomorrow where we discuss more on what to buy and also how to buy them. And this is what we're going to see here. When I mean what to buy, stuff that are looking attractive, we have seen, I told you the ones that are gaining, want to see where the moment will go from there. We'll see the life of their poor because of the present result. We'll see them where are they going from this point. Once you're able to get the direction they're going, that will go a long way towards to give us a good direction what to hold or to sell our position. On this note, I'll say thank you for your time, and also sorry for last week. It's because I was on a training that you didn't see me on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll say at this time, bye. See you all. See you tomorrow again. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.